get
thing
the
is.
reasoning and I want to play the game, but it's disheartening to see this change at this stage.
I wish I could
Strike
skin
2.
crabs.
Then we find out about
Because
the
why can't you
decisions
skin
on the
crabs?
7
Come on.
project. This is strike 3. I don't like it again. At this point, this isn't what I signed up for. Strike 4 because he invested money in this project. It's not possible. This won't take resources. I've already seen the progress of what I don't want to play. I'm not really sure about it. I will try it, but again, this isn't why I'm here. I'm here for the MMO. You, sir, like I would argue the vast majority of people who backed back in the years and who believed in Brad McQuaid's vision for the next version of EverQuest, the next version of Vanguard. Nobody wants this extraction. This is the Hail Mary last attempt to try to generate funds. Not my words. Read the press releases from.
There's a question for you. Looking in the back annals of anal backdoors of the internet, looking for MMORPG stuff, right? And there's a concept, right? Is there a Vanguard MMO private server? Because that's kind of funny. VGOemulator.net is the official home of the... Am I being attacked? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. No. Hey, it's a duo. Geshten's Social Club. Why is one of them just standing there? Oh, because it's his alt. Yeah, why not run a free account in hardcore? A priest that just follows you around. Or, yeah, like a paladin, right? Shit, why not? And oh man, but I mean, like, yeah, but well, yeah, like, cause you don't ever need to play the account. You just run follow most of the time, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to do a second account. Seems like too much work to me, like a little bit. Seems like no good, you know. What's up, crab? I'm gonna fucking garrote open you. Yep, bled. Damn, that guy hurts. Reef Crawler. Wait for my health to come back up. VGOemulator.net is the official home of the Vanguard Saga of Heroes emulator project, founded on August 28, 2013 by John Adams, Scatman, and Zynex. Okay. VGO Emulator. In order to play on VGO Emulator public server, you must create a login account. You can donate. The server list is, there's 7 players on it. 7 players. No thanks. Good to know, though. Good to know it exists. Every once in a while, I look in for a Fallout 76 offline. Yeah, no, but I like, but can you get it? Yeah. I mean, I bought Fallout 4. Yeah. It desperately does need an offline mode. It's so annoying. Make offline single player. Detroit deserves an offline update. How to fix the showing offline. If Alex is online. No, there's no way to play 76 offline ever. You can't get a private server. You can play alone or with 7 friends to do this. Yeah, but no, the game is connected to servers. Yeah, that DRM thing. It sucks. I wish you could get something like. I'm scared of 76 being shut down and I'll never be able to play it again. It is such a special game. I'm scared of losing it. Because everybody dissed it so much. Veladina. Yeah. Anyways, Reef Crawlers, yeah. All of them are dead. So, no, wait. I'm gonna keep going down the beach, I guess. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. I have crab. Forgot. Alright, crab. You and I are gonna attack another crab. What's that white? He's he's EM. He'll be good XP. Yeah. Go kill this white. Go kill him. Okay, so looking around for crabs. Mr. Krabs. How's this going? Seems like it'll be alright. Yeah, we're gonna win.
Realms, everybody. It's out there for everyone to see. They talk about how they need this to get the investors hyped up
He
because
killed the
crowdfunding
crab.
has dried up. So he says, how do I feel?
That Globat, what's he? The Globat is EM, that's perfect. Get him.
Ever. I still want to play
Get
the
him.
MMO so very
Yes.
badly, but the reality of the situation is that it's still years away until another strike. And frankly, I was hoping to be playing it years ago. That's where we are. I'm still going to be following the project. There's a ton of great people trying to make this work. I hope 24/7 is what they want it to be and that it works for them. I wish them the best and really, really hope they buckle down and get us that MMO we all want to play. And then there's a whole shit show of going down here in the comments below for those of you who want to take the time to read through that. So he is diplomatic in his approach, far more diplomatic than I have been, but I'm not an investor in the company, nor do I have any skin in the game other than reporting on the news, because when there's a train like this, it is in the news cycle, and I make a living on YouTube, so even though I haven't covered Pantheon in like a year plus, it's back in the news cycle again. I think actually we talked about this, one of the last times I covered this was when they did the big sit down with Code Carnage last year, when he announced that he was an investor, and they sat down and Chris Rowan broke down all the numbers and made claims and statements that turned out to be nothing but smoke and mirrors and quite frankly lies as far as we've been able to tell so far. Things
This
like
crab is 19.
24 full-time employees, 35 if you count part-time, and then Chris talking about Chris Perkins was talking about in the Q&A about 24/7.
So, did you break the damn thing? No, I don't trust it. You're fucking me. You're fucking me. Okay, don't ever do that again. Don't do that again. I don't know. I gotta run. Yeah, I better run. Why was he 19 suddenly? Jesus. Yeah, just run. Just run.
So, that's Code Carnage's statement. As you can see, he's disheartened. He's not happy with the art style changes. He's not happy with 24/7. This is not the MMO that he signed up to invest in.
15.
Or is it the MMO that he wants to play? I got to give credit where credit is due here because he has been, as I said, way more diplomatic than I would have been had I been in his shoes. If I had put money into this project and they had pulled this bait and switch to them, I would immediately be getting my lawyer on the horn and be saying, how do I either get my money back or get these guys to court and figure out how to get my money back? Because at this point, you're dealing with...
They spent your money. Your money gone.
You have invested in...
They're software devs. They stole your money. Deal with it.
...has actually been produced. They've changed the art style multiple times. They made this whole fuss about HDRP pipeline. We gotta move to the HDRP pipeline.
Yeah, they always talk like that.
2 years ago or something, and then all of a sudden, bait and switch. Gotta reduce the graphics to a RuneScraft style, cartoony style World of Warcraft version because it's gonna help us get the game out faster. But as Code Carnage here says, what's faster? It's still another 3 to 5 years. You know, so they get the reasoning. It's disheartening to see the change at this stage, and then we find out about the 24/7 project. And here's the kicker for me. If you read these statements, now I haven't been able to watch all the discussions that he's had on stream because I also stream and have content creation as a dentist and doctors and cats and all this stuff for the homestead, so I haven't had a chance to watch all this stuff. But if you go back and look at the way he's making his statements here, I could be reading into this, so you know, take this as you will with a grain of salt. Then we found out about the recent 24/7 project, which makes it sound like no one from Visionary Realms reached out to him and said, hey, Co, as an investor, we want to keep you up to speed with what we're doing as a company. So we're going to be doing this thing and announcing it to the public and all this other stuff. This does not sound like this at all. This sounds like then we found out about 24/7. And again, I could be reading into this, but it suggests to me, and if anyone out there has watched his streams and he has said otherwise, please let me know. But it sounds like what he's suggesting here is that he found out with the rest of us about the 24/7 mode, which is all of a sudden, hey guys, we're doing 24/7, and by the way, we're monetizing it because as the press statement says, crowdfunding is dried up. We have to be able to monetize this. We're tying it into all these coins. It's in their most recent newsletter that came out like a week ago. this is a thing. It is monetized. It is their Hail Mary. This is how they're hoping to provide enough ongoing funding to show proof of interest to an investor or potentially maybe even a publisher, who knows at this point. But end of the story is Carnage is not happy. And I think this just goes to show you, because is one of the most reasonable, level-headed streamers that I know. He's definitely not like Asmongold. He's way more level-headed than I am. He definitely swears a lot less than I do.
Come on, Globat.
He's taking this on the chin, and he's being diplomatic here while also expressing his discontent. And as an investor, I can only imagine how he feels, because I know how the people feel who have put money into this game to play an alpha that they're not actually playing, an MMO that they're not actually getting after a decade.
A decade? It's been that long? I thought this game was announced like 4 years ago.
Project Fairthal 2018 saying we're fully funded all the way to launch. And yeah,
oh, he won. Yeah, Globat. Go Globat.
Or I guess at this point,
here's a reward. Good Globat. Good Globat. Yeah.
28th. Them saying during the Q&A on Discord the other night that they are still years away from having a launchable product. It's smoke and mirrors at this point, everybody. Carnage is not happy. Neither are
Carnage is not happy.
Not a good time to be anybody from.
Yeah. The Marvels is the worst movie ever made, is this new one. I kind of want to watch that just like kind of because it sounds funny.
The Marvels is said to be Disney and Marvel's latest blockbuster. With
that ASMR, man.
Reception, The Marvels is now running a $22 discount, bringing the movie's ticket price down to $2.38.
Wait. What happened? Wait, say this again.
$22 latest disaster. With the film having such
Marvel is destroying Hollywood. I knew they are, but still.
Poor reception. The Marvels is now running a $22 discount.
$22 discount. Just to, they're like, please go see our new movie. Please buy popcorn. And people are like, no.
Movie's ticket price down to $2.38.
$2.
It's been clear for a while now that the once great Marvel has been slowly.
Shit, I should go watch that one and be like, the only Marvel movie I ever watched was The Marvels. And they'd be like, why? I'd be like, because it was free. Fucking piece of shit franchise. Fuck. I hated Marvel way back in the day. I was like, oh, you know, all anybody ever talks about is X-Men. I don't like X-Men that much. It's like annoying. There was this period when I was 10 when I thought X-Men was cool, and then I got over it like a long time ago, and now these like man children are in love with X-Men, and I'm like, I don't know, man.
Be crumbling along with Disney's other IPs. Disney has lost nearly $1 billion in
yeah, like what happened to all this stuff we loved? They just, like, we invested in them, and we gave them all this money. And then they just, like, sat on it. They sat on the money, I think, and just didn't do anything with it or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what they did. What happened here? All that Marvel money, you're telling me you can't make a good movie? I don't really get that. Like, don't they have, like, tons of director schools and, like, huge pools of young talent to work with and stuff? At least that was always my impression. Maybe they just can't make a good director anymore. Maybe it's too stressful or whatever. I don't know. I like creeping around this place because it scares people a little bit. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? Stealthing on this open beach. I don't know. I'm just, you know, observing. Playing the game. Yeah. Was there, oh, you didn't spawn a crab up there? Yeah, like, where are all the crabs at, man? All these crabs are dead, man. There's a crab. Oh, wait. I'm done with crabs, huh? I'm done with crabs. I don't need them. Okay, I'm done with crabs. I don't know why I was hunting them. There we go. Okay, we're full. Let's get back into it. Let's see. What can we pull? I stole this crab. I stole that crab. The ghost is tough. The ghost could be a good target. Oh, did I pull something? No. Maybe the fish. The fish might be good. Ah. Fish? Yeah, fish. Do it. DC is good. Yeah, Q-Film's good option, yeah. Feels safer than Durfland. Or not Durfland, but you know. Oh, whoa. Screw you, bear. Screw you, man.
films in 2023 alone, and well over that amount if we take into consideration the company's releases towards the end of 2022. And Disney's dire streak has no end in sight with the Marvels, formerly Captain Marvel 2, set to be their next big
Captain
movie.
Marvel
As of
2.
now, all signs are pointing to this movie being the next in a long line of massive flops. And it seems regardless of the unanimously poor reception to recent trailers, the film is doomed to fail from the start. Because this is a sequel to Captain Marvel, probably one of the most unpopular films amongst the MCU's core audience.
You've been examined.
The first Captain Marvel was an early example of Disney's now all too familiar, low-effort storytelling in a woke package meant to shield it from legitimate criticism. And since then, Disney has made this their MO, despite its critical.
I think I pulled an
The
XP
first film was extremely
thing.
controversial amongst fans, with many of them criticizing
I
the
didn't mean
character's
to.
lack of depth and backstory compared to other heroes in the franchise. Carol Danvers, aka
Maybe
Captain
that I'm
Marvel,
pulling
is
XP
depicted
mobs.
not
I'm gonna
only
go
as the
somewhere
strongest
else.
hero in the MCU,
Oops.
but completely infallible, with no discernible physical personality weakness. She defeats every enemy with ease, and this tends to cause any true conflict to vanish when she's on screen. And now this
Why are
is
you in
completely
a
unheard of,
Christmas
considering Superman's
thing?
depictions for DC, which also face similar criticism. However, unlike Superman, Captain Marvel suffers from corny girl boss dialogue and abysmal character development that comes along when a woke initiative is put above good storytelling. When writers are too afraid to make their characters vulnerable in
DC.
a way in order to protect the demographic they represent, the story and the character inevitably suffer. And although the first film performed well critically and commercially, it was released during a time where superhero films, and particularly Marvel films, could do no wrong. It was also released between the two most popular MCU films of all time, and contains story
84
elements
hours,
that
that
connecting
sucks.
that story. Fans, despite making their opinions heard online,
Oh no, I have
targeted this.
another
So
mob I
fast forward to
do.
now,
I am
Marvel
gonna
fatigue is
die.
at an all-time high, with Disney forcing out
I don't want
uninspired
to pull their
projects
mobs.
after
Oh god,
project.
those
And finally,
those
it seems
bats,
that
yeah.
core Marvel fans
I'm
now
dead.
actually
I got
seem
too
to
many
check out
mobs.
Star
Ah!
Wars theaters and
Why did the
constantly
giant
increasing
aggro's
cost of
nowhere
subscriptions.
near
Recent
him?
Marvel
What the
projects are
fuck,
struggling to reach
man?
a fraction of the heights they were reaching
Keep
5 years ago.
dying.
And the worst part is, Disney
So
seems content
annoying.
with losing business from core Marvel fans, doubling
It's 'cause the
down on
camps
woke
are
films
bad.
that pan into non-existent subsections of fans who supposedly care more about being represented than being represented well in a solid story. Combine this fatigue with the MCU.
I went the wrong way. It's the XP parties are stressing me out. If I go if I go the other direction from the outpost, I'll be fine. There's no XP parties there at all. I'll be absolutely fine. The parties are stressing me out. Like, I was too worried about charming their mobs than I was about the aggro I had, and that's annoying. But that's the etiquette thing. I'm actually a nice person most of the time. I don't want to step on them. It's like annoying.
Not to mention the exceptionally short runtime, especially for a Marvel film. And it seems they'll have their hands full. Even the film's
I think an hour and 45 is fine, actually.
Before its release, claiming
Perfect,
the movie
actually.
was mostly out of her control and admitting to being confused, just like the rest of us, by the increasingly muddy, oversaturated, and seemingly aimless intersecting plotlines of the current MCU. And even worse, Disney seems to be tone deaf to the criticism of the cringe comedy scene of recent projects. I'm talking about things like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel, touting the Marvels as being more wacky and silly than other MCU movies. And we can see by recent trailers for the Marvels that fan criticism has indeed fallen on deaf ears, and that Disney has contempt for its core fans, and that anyone who seeks to criticize recent projects like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel are simply being misogynistic and politically incorrect. And based on what we've seen, the Marvels is leaning into the cringe writing, deathless characters, and empty storytelling that fans have been rejecting for years. Not only that, Disney added lead roles for characters from wildly unsuccessful Marvel projects that nobody watched or cared about, presumably in an effort to diversify the cast. Now, don't get me wrong here, female-led and diverse films can be great for Hollywood. In an industry where the underrepresentation and misrepresentation of minority groups has always been a problem, more of these films are needed, and they've even proven to have the capacity to be successful amongst white male audiences. Look no further than Barbie for a recent example of a female-led and directed film that successfully appealed to the masses, all whilst telling a story that captivated audience, making over $1 billion at the box office. And over the years, you can point to films like the original Black Panther, Crazy Rich Asians, and Coco, which all made plenty of money.
Fuck,
at
you
the
scared
box
me. I thought that
office
was
while
me.
Still being able to tell rich stories with characters who have depth. Not to mention all of the Oscar-nominated films with non-white and non-male leads in recent years. Effective representation can be accomplished in a way that doesn't feel like mere pandering, but only if the creators care enough to put the effort in. Instead, Disney continuously checks the boxes of representation without putting the necessary resources into the stories their casts are attached to, doing it more for investment funds and looking great politically rather than trying to tell a good story. And by
Damn
telling
it.
actors from underrepresented groups with stories that are terrible, Disney isn't actually doing these groups any favors either. In fact, they're probably actually hurting these groups, as these actors are now becoming a lightning rod for inevitable online backlash surrounding disappointing release after disappointing release for beloved franchises. Now, it is always easy to blame the woke agenda and race war casting for the problems that actually have to do with exceptional.
They do that all the time. You think that's what that is? You think that's what's causing this? I think it's bad writers. It's bad writers. I'll tell you right now, the writers aren't good. They don't read. They don't read a lot of books.
When they're doing it to appease their corporate shareholders, it seems like this is an impossible.
This guy's tough.
Hollywood
I could take him, I guess. I don't know.
But the stories need to be good enough to affect
that's his leech. Okay, the leech is.
Just take a look at Marvel's philosophy on writing in recent years, especially when it comes to their TV series on Disney Plus, where it was revealed that MCU shows have completely done away with showrunners. And if you don't know what a showrunner does, they typically come from a writing background and oversee all creative aspects of a series.
The writers see it.
A cohesive
Yeah, the showrunners suck now.
Episodes of the same series.
I mean, their agendas aren't good, and it does spoil the show sometimes. But it also doesn't it's not the reason. It's because they can't write. If it was good, it was well written, it would be fine.
Their cohesion.
Let's kill him. I like fighting him. I like the idea of fighting him. Yeah,
where you get
let's
lectured when you want to be entertained. And it's this philosophy on cutting costs when it comes to the creative behind their projects that is translating into their recent films. Instead of recruiting experienced directors or screenwriters at the top of their game, Marvel seems content on investing in unproven and inexperienced writers with minimal credits to their name. And this wouldn't be a problem if Disney was willing to offer.
It's too much money to just throw it down that hole like that, though.
Doesn't mark the first time directors express their veiled frustration with their lack of control or lack of discernible vision from executives on Disney projects. As a result, the differences.
I'll come back here. It seems like really busy right now for some stupid reason.
But it never used to be this way. In fact, to understand how Marvel even came up with the awful idea of the Marvels, we need to understand the MCU.
He killed my crab. Gotta stop and stealth. Gotta get another mob in the mix. I don't think I can solo this guy. I mean, I'm hurting him, but I need help. There we go.
The idea of interconnected storytelling across multiple movies was a gamble that paid off extremely well, captivating audiences worldwide. The subsequent releases leading up to the monumental The Avengers
Your skill has increased.
were incredibly well received and heralded a new era of blockbuster filmmaking. The phenomenon of The Avengers showcased the potential of a shared universe on a grand scale, both critically and commercially, cementing the MCU status as a formidable force in the entertainment industry. And then the following era, 2013 to 2018, can be termed as the
Nice, we
golden
got
era
him.
of the MCU.
I like this camp. This camp seems good. Yeah. This is like way easy to get to, and I can die a lot. Doesn't matter.
And Avengers Infinity War.
Yep, 125 off the giant. That's not bad. Hopefully the crab doesn't decharm too fast. He shouldn't really.
Black Panther was a milestone, receiving praise in a good way.
Yeah, I heard Black Panther was good, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not supporting the MCU. I'm not doing that.
Proving that diversity and representation.
I don't trust the MCU. I don't think it's good. I never have it. Like,
and compromising on the stories.
I don't know why I just had this personal bias about it, but I've had it for a long time, since I was like 15. It's not like it's new and that I developed this. Since I was a kid, I've just actively disliked Marvel. I don't know why, but it just was like that. You can hear it in my voice. I've never thought Marvel was very good. I dislike what it did to the world, kind of. And then they took over Hollywood for some reason, and I was not surprised that Marvel was the fucking tool in which they did that with. It's always got to be something hacky like that. They definitely were good. They had good licenses when they started, but I don't know what they did with it isn't too good. How many Spider-Man movies have we had? DC got kind of bad too, and I like Batman, but I mean, I don't know if we're ever gonna have a Nolan-esque quality Batman like that again. There's oh no, I'm done with the crabs. Yeah, that's right. I can move on. Why MCU? You know, honestly, if they were gonna drive something into the ground, I don't think it should have been MCU. I think it should have been Batman. You know what? You know why? Because I think the Batman, or not Batman, but like DC. Oh, expired. Damn it. Oh well, that's alright. I'll just vendor them. I think they should have ran DC into the water because DC, like, has the ability. DC was so well written that it could have spun out a lot of really cool stories out of Batman. A lot better than Marvel, I think, and I think DC is going to show that because they were standing on a stronger foundation of writing. I think where Marvel always suffered was writing. Like there was cool stuff in the background of the X-Men, but it wasn't. It didn't have the depth of a good deep like Batman world. I don't know.
Alyssa sent you. Then it is
I'm gonna stop talking
tidings
shit.
to bring. I have troubling news to report to her and had no means with which to deliver it. A group of warlocks has taken up residence around and inside the tower. I would have returned to Alberdeen to report to Alyssa earlier, but I was afraid that I might miss something while I was away.
Tower of Althalak scares me right now. I'm too low for that.
Know why. A few scraps of parchment that the warlocks carry have found their way to my hands. But I need more to complete the puzzle. I warn you not to venture into the tower, however. The warlocks there are much more powerful.
Okay, we're full and we're ready. Let's see, what do we want to kill? The leeches kind of scare me because they're like 5 levels higher. That's no good. But the white, yeah, the white's good. White doesn't drop anything good, I don't think. Maybe it drops scrolls. We could take a look at the bestiary. What's that? Why is that there? Is there really just a weapon chilling there? No, it's the hexed weapon. Hexed weapon. I know that I don't want aggro from that. How are we doing here? I'm going to run the debuffs on him because he is killing the crab pretty quick. Yeah, like, what do whites drop? See, I can't ever... Yeah, like 76 needs and offline. What about 76 private server, right? If there's a private server, right? Okay, am I gonna kill the white? Yeah, I think so. So I'm scared to charm anything but a crab. If I don't get the crab, it's gonna suck. Okay, good. I got another white. No. Get away from the hexed weapon. He's gonna aggro. Come. Come away from the hexed weapon. Yeah. There he is. How much? 96. Not bad. I want to use my ring. I like this server a lot. I think in the end, this is the one where I'll spend the most time. Spent so much time on the Somi. It was such a waste of time. We were like waiting for a better server, and then I lost all that work. Wish there was a way to just transfer your character or something. So stupid. Final Fantasy 11 characters take so long. It looks so good to me with the new paint thing that it feels like a new game to me. When the graphics were improved like this, it feels like a new game. Definitely.
In March's transitional period for the MCU, as it ventured into uncharted territories with new characters and story arcs. While films like Spider-Man Far From Home continue to charm audiences, others, like Captain Marvel, received mixed reviews, with critics often targeting this perceived lack of depth in storytelling and character development, not to mention the woke nonsense virtue signaling. This period also witnessed Marvel's ambitious foray into television, with series like one of the
gotta be careful! Oh god.
And people started to hear on the MCU.
Oh, that could have been it.
It was garbage. People laughed at it and mocked it. It was a joke. And it's only got worse from there.
Man, my stomach dropped out.
With the next upcoming release, The Marvels, which is a far cry from the origins of the MCU.
Gonna buy slow pots and just keep them and bind it to my dash key so I can just slow pot without thinking. Just slow pot.
From compelling storytelling to a more formulaic and pandering approach, marking a significant departure from the MCU's earlier ethos that balanced representation with robust storytelling. And Marvel's current strategy, as exemplified by The Marvels, stands in stark contrast to other flourishing franchises that have successfully managed to either maintain or bolster their audience base.
Stupid white die.
As I mentioned earlier, People love the Marvel
150, not bad, not bad.
as it would always create a sense of anticipation and engagement amongst audiences, whereas other franchises doing a similar sort of thing, like Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, maintained a very tight narrative focus within a self-contained.
Yep, and it was well written, like entirely well written, except for Bane. Or not Bane, but the third one. I didn't think the third one was well written. I didn't think the first one was well written either. I didn't think the first or the third one was well written either. They had that cool story I always wanted told about the League of Shadows and you know, Ra's al Ghul. And I loved Liam Neeson's like fucking performance, but it wasn't written right. The cartoon got it better. I wish they had copied the cartoon more. It was kind of tragic in this when Nolan got there. Well, I mean, Nolan did all three, but I think the only one that he wrote well was the second one. Something about the writers, they were scared to get it wrong, so there was so much good stuff in it. Like even burning the money and all that. It was such a good fucking movie in its own like way. I don't think the first and the third one held up. I thought they were good. I thought the first one was better than the third one. But I like, honestly, the only one I liked was The Dark Knight, you know. I'm particular about the writing because I was a writing major, you know. I wrote a thesis to go to a college like for writing, you know. That was my major. I'm a lit major. And I know the difference. I know between good and bad writing. Good and bad writing will knock you on your fucking feet. And it's not that hard to attain it either. It's not that hard to write well. The hexed weapon kind of ruins this spot for me. It's so annoying. It's like fucking stressing me out. Wait, they're just mobs? What do they check? They're VT. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I can kill them. And if the bats link, I'm fucked. What do the bats check? They're EP. So, yeah, like, just kill the bats. If it links so well, they're EPs. They should die. Should be okay.
Franchises like the Harry Potter series. However, recently, Marvel's new endeavors seem to veer towards a more superficial portrayal of characters, failing to ever delve into the complexities that wants to find its heroes and anti-heroes. And you can really see this comparing Marvel to other franchises today. In the past, Marvel would always stand head to toe with other franchises like Harry Potter and the Dark Knight trilogy, but today, it's completely different. For instance, the standalone film The Joker in 2019 completely broke conventional superhero
Joker was good,
exploring a dark, character-driven narrative that became one of the best films of the year with an incredibly powerful message.
I don't know how, but I knew this was going to be good too. I just knew it was. I was like, yeah, he's got so much to live up to. There's no way Joaquin Phoenix. Oh well, thank you. Nice. That was nice of him. Am I dying? I got the link right. Yeah, I did get the link, but that's okay. Is he on the Clipper? Yeah, he's on the Clipper. Why is he on the Clipper? That seems odd. Oh, the Clipper got killed. Well, oh well, that's okay. Wait, are the bats actually on me? No, they were on the crab for some reason. It's weird. VT. The crab, like that. Those bats are DC, but they're low evasion. That crab is DC. Yeah, take the DC to the bats. The hex weapons, I thought they were NM. I thought he was in NM, but no. Dude, what's the worm? The worm is not the Acrophes, the worm. The worm. Worm is tough, not bad. Except the weapon aggro is like really imminent. Yeah, get on the spats. But then pull them back. Like get on this thing, yep, and then go pull back. Then come. I mean, the spot's okay. The spot's good. It's not bad. It's alright. I think I could go to Yatunga Jungle and find some pretty good fun there, I think. Might try there next time. Qfim's good, actually. I don't mind it. It's way less aggro and way less walking, for one thing. Yeah, these bats are dying. I mean, the targets aren't bad. Joker was good, and I knew it was going to be good, because I was like, yeah, nobody involved will besmirch the Batman name. Nobody's willing to do it, but they'll besmirch the Marvel name because it's not that good. You can see it. Like, they're willing to torch the license. They don't care. Oh, yeah, the river. Oh, yeah, I have to get a sample. Yeah, and I can't fall. I'll die. Thank God I was rogue. If I wasn't, I would have died, I think. Like, I'm fairly sure. Oh, God, I'm about to do it again. Yeah, the river, right? Yeah, right at the, yeah, if the bridge is over, yeah. Did you win? Yeah. Yeah, cool. So, but yeah, but the hexed weapon is a problem, yeah. I don't remember there being hexed weapons here, but okay. Yeah, that worm's tough. I can feed crabs to him if I don't aggro the weapons. Yeah, get on that worm. No. Oh, they always do that to me. Hexed weapons? I don't remember there being hexed weapons here at all. That seems really weird. Hexed weapons. You wouldn't cast the protect, huh? You just won't do it? Oh, damn it. I want you to sit for a little while. Actually, I want you to eat the worm. Wait. Oh, yeah. There. Get on the worm. Yeah, I'll just throw crabs at worms for a minute. I don't like this layout, and I'm going to change it. I keep thinking about it. I'm like, the layout's not good. So, yeah, normally I wouldn't do this. I don't think this way. I don't think I'm going to. Normally, I mean, it's less work for my eye. I don't know. It's annoying. I guess it's alright. Once you get used to it, it's alright. It's alright. But I don't want the mini-map on the top of the screen. Yeah, are we okay? Yeah, you're gonna kill the... Oh, God, is the weapon on the crab? No. Buddy, I can't... I mean, I've gotta throw another crab at this worm. He did no damage to the worm whatsoever. No. Don't do this to me. No. Cast the stone god and get it over with. Let's go. It's gonna hurt. Son of a bitch. Cast the stone god. Let's go. Cast the stone god. Cast the stone god. Let's go. Okay. Ouchies. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just leave the worm. The nice thing about the worm is you don't have to commit. You can just leave him there. Yeah, I think I'll skip the worm. I'll go over here now. Skip the worm. Ugh. Deja vu. I was just here like 2 days ago, but now I've caught up. Pretty much caught up to where I was.
RHZ, and a story that everyone could get behind. It was a cultural relic, completely exemplifying the zeitgeist from that year. Similarly, The Mandalorian from the Star Wars franchise showcased a blend of episodic storytelling with overarching narrative threads, rekindling interest in the acclaimed franchise. But what do we have with Marvel? More rehash rote garbage that nobody cares about. There is no deeper message. There is no deeper meaning. There is nothing of substance worth watching here. It's all just a bland spectacle of Marvel to me. There is no innovation. We got too comfortable with the trite way of pushing. There is no creative control for the filmmakers. All the creators of these Marvel films are so frustrated by the restrictions put on them by Disney, and without fostering originality and quality storytelling, Marvel is going down a horrible pit. So when we wonder what's happened to Marvel and why the quality has slipped so badly, it all really boils down to Disney misallocating their resources and a lack of investment in creative, more so in woke lecturing. And so it seems like they just use their diverse casts and their political messaging to be a shield for them, so when they're called out for poor storytelling, they can just point to bigotry as the reason and ultimately use minority actors and directors as a shield for criticism, the valid criticism of their cost-cutting and creative and overall poor strategy. And perhaps even worse, recent Marvel projects in the vein of the Marvels tend to adopt dialogue and scenes that alienate and antagonize the majority
Oh, I need
of
another
the
fang.
audience, which again creates an environment where the actors in these films are set up to fail. It's clear that Disney could care less about promoting diverse and female-driven stories and casts. All they care about is their own image. It's all fake. It's all a facade. Ultimately, when all is said and done, a movie that's good and appeals to its core audience tends to avoid criticism and their cast going to thrive. But the Marvels will clearly be one of the worst movies ever. The only hope now for fans of the MCU is that it will be the straw that breaks the camel's back. The corporation that Disney can only willingly lose money for so long. After over a year of continuous flops, movies like the Marvels will go away. And if Disney learns a lesson from their failures in 2022 and 2023, it's that if they start investing in story again, instead of focusing on pandering to a loud minority of people online, people will watch their movies. And this doesn't mean they have to do away with the diverse cast of female leads. All they have to do is give these cast stories and characters that can help them shine.
That was it, huh? Yeah, it was proper, yeah. A narrated critique of Dawn Guard. That's interesting. Dawn Guard. Canada is everything wrong with the West. What? Why is every movie flopping? Here we go.
This year has been one of the worst for Hollywood that we've seen in a long time. Aside from a few obvious standouts, nearly every big budget film has fallen flat on its face. Whether it was yet another time
like video games,
desperately trying to justify its existence,
you get about 4 good ones, 5 good ones, and
failed to restart their franchise. It begs the question, why do so many modern movies suck?
I kind of regret buying Remnant 2 now, because I just don't have the time to play it.
Over the past 2 decades, the quality of blockbuster movies has fallen off a cliff. So, what went wrong? Well, this is a question that the big studios are asking themselves right now, as they're chucking endless amounts of cash at this problem. Modern movie budgets are the highest they've ever been. More and more money has been thrown at directors, letting them hire bigger actors, more writers, and leading to a revolution in visual effects. It seems like a simple fact that having more resources to realize your creative vision would make it better. But that's not the real reason studios have been doing this. Instead, as always, it's because of profits. Way back in 2009, as this trend for massive budgets was beginning to emerge, a research firm called SNL Kagan released a very interesting study looking at film budgets and how they relate to profits. By analyzing films released between 2004 and 2008, they found that breaching the $90 million mark for a film made it far more likely to do well at the box office. Mid-budget films, on the other hand, despite only costing half as much to make, were far riskier. And there were a few reasons for this. With massive blockbusters, audiences knew they were going to see a big spectacle that was well worth the ticket fee. They also had enough of a marketing budget to make sure everybody knew about it. More as the studios probably weren't basing their decisions on the study alone, they were working with the same data. And so soon enough, the big 5 movie studios were focused almost solely on big budget films, whilst the flow of medium-sized films has dried up. And this led to a few massive problems. You would think that more money would always help a film, but in the end, too many cooks spoil the broth. Only the most controlling and demanding directors can resist the influence of so many different people trying to apply their own ideas to the movie. It was made way worse by the studio's backlash in every single aspect of the film to super focus groups, and so the creativity fell apart. And the final reason for the shift to spectacle was just that these kinds of films play way better to now massive Chinese audiences. The loss of the mid-budget films was just as bad, if it's just one big CGI fight anyway. But this isn't true for lower budget films with more than a few pages of dialogue that aren't just witty quips.
I was out of range. God damn it.
The past few decades, like
Often am I out of range.
Like
It's got bad depth perception.
Medium budgets. For every $200 million reboot or sequel, we lose 10 potential masterpieces. And despite seemingly having more limitations, mid-sized films have so much more freedom to actually explore something new and bold. One director and a small team of writers working with actors who are trying to prove themselves can make a much more cohesive product than 100 writers and 10,000 CGI artists. People new to the business used to be able to move their careers forward with these films. They gave new actors, writers, and directors a chance to make a name for themselves. Today, these ideas are pushed into Netflix shows instead, which pad out their stories into multiple seasons and lose all the impact a simple 90-minute film would have had.
This is where I died last time.
People have gotten tired of the green screen spectacle.
First mob in this cave.
And you can tell the studios have been getting nervous about this for a while. It's why they've been relying more and more on reboots and sequels. As long as the franchise was successful once, they'll be happy to dig up its corpse and tell the same story again. And this trend of studios relying more and more on sequels and reboots has become ever more prominent over the last couple of decades, driven largely by the commercial appeal of capitalizing on a
this guy, he just killed me.
Comes with a ready-made audience.
He was so nasty.
Risk. However, this approach has led to
for some reason, I don't know why.
Boring, mundane, mind-numbing
I was surprised by it. I was like, what? And I gotta watch that again. Yep. Oh god, and that's the one. That's the one that killed me. That one right there. And also, like 5. I mean, they're easy to kill, but they spawn in really fast like that. See it? Oh god, I almost fell off the thing. Gotta stay away from the edge. See, they're easy to kill, but you get a lot of chain. You know?
For 2 weeks using my link. Or also the so much to protect you and your family from online threats you can't see. It's super easy to set up, and you don't have to download several different apps to get things like parental controls, antivirus, VPN, password management, identity theft insurance, and more. Instead, you get everything in one at an affordable price. So let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online so that you can focus on other tasks with peace of mind. You can either let people continue to exploit and profit off your private information, or you can go to aura.com/moon to start your 2-week free trial, also linked down in the description below. You see, back a few decades ago, the success of original films often lied in the novelty, fresh narrative, and unique storytelling techniques they bring to the table. Original films
I don't
have
want to
been liberated
die
to
in this
explore
place.
uncharted territories of narrative
And running
themes,
away is
character
really
dynamics, and
scary.
visual storytelling, which often resonates with audiences seeking new experiences.
I shouldn't do
and
this
messages,
quest, but I mean,
creating
I'm not
intrigue,
scared of
engagement,
it.
allowing a deeper connection to the narrative and the characters within it. On the other hand, the mass production of sequels and reboots just cheapens this connection, rehashing the same old themes time and time again, never advancing the narrative or character arcs, which can lead to a very stale viewing experience. And this is coming from these big studios' desire to play it safe, and cater to established fan bases, or pandering to political narratives.
I just mean
See, that guy got knocked, you can see it.
And we absolutely wrote a
Got knocked
story
right off
that
the
is
edge.
Saved by the prince. She's not gonna be saved by the prince, and she's not gonna be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming.
It's nice that that lock cleared, but I feel like I'm in a lot of danger now, kind of.
Indiana Jones, for example. The original trilogy
I got
is
the
lauded for
mushrooms.
thrilling adventures and the charismatic performance of Harrison Ford, creating a balance between action, humor, and storytelling, making you want to explore the world, see new things, touching the hearts and minds of generations around the world. And then you compare these groundbreaking films to the most recent Indiana Jones films, and you can
So
see
it's
this
to the
huge
east,
difference.
yeah.
All the new Indiana Jones films lacks any actual story.
Yeah, I think it is.
Harrison Ford's old and
Why do I
tired.
see a
He doesn't
fuck ton
care
of
about the
quests
movie
here?
anymore.
It's
It
weird.
feels forced and out of place, and the over-reliance on CGI as opposed to practical effects makes this whole thing feel like child's play. Another example is The Thing. The original Thing was groundbreaking in its use of practical effects and its sense of horror and intrigue. The tight, suspenseful narrative, coupled with the claustrophobic setting and the psychological tension in the characters, made our horror classic. Its innovative portrayal of identity and the underlying theme of paranoia stuck with audiences for years. Whereas the most recent film was just a complete failure. There was hardly any trail of suspense, again over-relying on CGI over practical effects, with an incredibly bland story, rendering this film just a hollow cash cow. And of course, not to mention Star Wars. The original Star Wars films were groundbreaking, amazing character development, extremely interesting adventures, huge innovation, groundbreaking special effects, setting a huge precedent in Hollywood, changing the entire movie industry. And yet the most recent Disney big flops, over-relying on boring CGI, boring scripts, inconsistent character arcs, and hollow virtue signaling pandering. Just like Ghostbusters, but the original film was watched ridiculous, and yet the reboots are just feminist garbage, completely flopping at the box office, just trying to rely on the nostalgia of the past, whilst ruining the reputation of the original Ghostbusters movie. But it's not just reboots that's destroying modern movie making. One huge aspect is the shift in audience attention spans, which has been decimated by social media platforms and technology. Hardly any audiences today could ever sit through a movie from the 60s. It'd be almost impossible to get through for most people, where dialogue was the driving force of storytelling. But these long, slow-burning movies with intriguing dialogue was what made them
Full
so
healed.
powerful. But now today, movie studios are just
Asshole.
beginning to cater to the lowest common denominator.
You're scaring
It's the
me.
Subway surface crowd, making movies as fast-paced as possible.
He's zoom,
At
right?
the expense of storytelling depth, character motivations, overall messaging, and nuance unfolding of the plot.
Nope.
It's this fast-paced, fast food-style movies that's making the movie so watered down. Martin Scorsese,
Annoying.
one of the greatest directors in history,
I feel like I'm gonna
modern
die in
movies
here.
are
It's
theme
scaring
worlds,
me.
and he referred to Marvel films rather than traditional cinema, encapsulating this broader industry sentiment. As Scorsese's comments hit at a concerning point that the essence of cinema is being overshadowed by a pursuit of adrenaline-fueled spectacles.
I don't
and
need to
nothing
kill
else.
these, I don't
Explosions
think.
over meaning, doing everything they can to maximize the dopamine in their audience over life-changing messages. And it's this shift in narrative focus and storytelling pace that's emblematic of a larger trend about the commercialization of the cinematic space. And it's this tilt towards high-octane action and fast pacing for a mind-numb consumer jellyfish
Oh, no.
audience.
Get out of the-
Marx's
get out of
dystopian
his
trend
range.
pandering to the dumbest of
What's going on here? Oh,
ultimately
God.
driven by the greed of a monopolized Hollywood industry.
Sit.
But is it really just this move to action-packed, watered-down remakes that makes modern movies so bad? If only. The ideological infringement of modern movies is one of the key drivers ruining modern movies today. And we see this everywhere with the hollow cliché
Should I
of the
distract? It
strong
would make
female
this so
character.
much easier.
The term strong female character has become ubiquitous in the entertainment industry, used by writers, actors, directors, and marketing.
It is a lot faster to just
However,
skip
its
all of it.
overuse has rendered it meaningless and so corporate, transforming it into a mere buzzword devoid of substance. In fact, Emily Blunt, a renowned female actress, actually expressed
That is too much aggro. I will die in here. I will absolutely die in here. If I pull any of them, I'll get all of them.
The strong female character.
This is a really dangerous quest.
Rarely facing any actual challenges or setbacks.
I can maybe get that one.
An excuse for movie studios to virtue signal
and then sprint out for the rest, but I don't know if I aggro any of this. It's death. It's death.
Ignoring the fact that nobody wants to watch it. And why would they? Strong female characters are often depicted as having everything they need to succeed from the outset, requiring.
Maybe I can get that one. I don't know.
Personal development, which not only sends an unrealistic message to audiences, but also results in poor writing. Characters like Captain Marvel, who achieve their full potential by simply casting off external limitations.
Nope, now I'm gonna die. Yep, gonna die, but at least now I can get out maybe, I don't know.
That's not the only thing that's unrealistic. Female characters are always physically
oh, now we sprint. And we try not to die. This will be the second time this cave has almost got me. Okay, good, good. I'm okay. We just keep on running, okay? Potion. It's so bad. I might live. I might live. I might live. Gotta hug the right side. I can't fall. I believe in myself. I think I did it. I think I got out. Maybe, if I don't get, like, fucked or something here. There's no way those guys in the cave are still on me. Come on, man. Like, yeah, a lot of those are off me now. I got out. I got out.
And in reverse, male characters that were once depicted as stoic.
God damn it. I'll go try the upper. I don't know. The lower was way too scary. Lower is for parties and stuff. I shouldn't have tried. I thought I might have a chance. Nope, nope. It was so scary. I can't believe how much risk I just took. It's just insane.
All in the name of their woke ideology, deconstructing once revered male heroes into shadows of their former selves, all for the benefit of a select few investment firms.
That sucked. That was so scary. So now I want to take a look at stealth.
Leaving audiences with a tainted legacy, reflecting the trend of Hollywood's deliberate attempt to undermine positive male role models, eroding the admiration and inspiration they once provided, and instead serving them a cold-hearted, plastic, fake, warped vision of the world. And that's why everywhere today, you see this constant trope of comically brain-dead characters, of easily outwitted and provoking men, with the underlying message being clear: men are dumb, their accomplishments are unearned, necessitating the intervention of smarter, stronger female characters, self-restraint.
There's one that I can get. I don't know why I went all the way to the basement. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. That's such a better one.
Is a generation of movies that lack genuine diversity in character portrayal, opting instead for shallow, one-dimensional representations of gender, not only undermining the complexity of real human
Rogue makes
behavior,
it
but
so
also
much easier. Look, you can just bypass most of it.
It's not just the characters; it's also the actors playing these people.
You're doing okay. You don't seem to be on the target for some reason. God damn it.
Out of touch, outdated, and deeply insecure people. No one really admires the celebrities playing these characters anymore. As social media has provided celebrities with a
nope, lost him. Oh well, that's okay. That's probably better, maybe.
Your skill has increased.
I cannot aggro these. Can't aggro them. Can't do it. Can't do it. I took so much risk coming in here.
The complete detachment of these celebrities.
So much risk. If I don't know. I really. So now I put the entire run at risk here, and but I'm okay. I'm not gonna aggro. I'll tell you that. I mean, all I have to do is kill that guy. That's actually not that bad, I don't think. But no, I'll catch sirens on all of it. If I don't know if I'll aggro him, but. So if I don't have the sprint and I don't have the evasion and I don't have I have the potion up, but right here I will not aggro anybody. They will not come patrol where I'm at. But I'm risking the run here. This is the most dangerous thing I've ever done on hardcore WoW, and I've done this before. I've done this on other servers and stuff. But this, I forgot how scary this really is. So, like, yeah, that mushroom. I can guarantee victory here by sapping the siren. Yeah, I can go around the back and I can... Oh, look. Wait. Yeah, but it'll set off the siren. But maybe the siren only. I don't know. Nope, I want to sap the Wave Rider and I want to kill the siren. Oh my god, I don't think so. No, I want that mushroom in the back. That's the rogue's mushroom. You can see it. I can maybe get past him if I aggro them. My problem is, right, is I have 2 minutes left on the sprint. So I'm just going to slow my roll. This is how you lose your hardcore run. And I don't get impatient. And I play rogue for a reason. I can wait it out. I can live. There's no reason to run, like throw the run away. I have already died in this cave once, you know? And I was like, yep, I have the rogue skills to do it. But I mean, yep. So we go to the bathroom and we relax. I'm going to get a nice drink and I'm going to think about how I approach this. I'll sap the wave rider and I'll sap the siren. I'll sap the wave rider. I'll sap the wave rider and I'll hit the siren and I'll have to shut her out and he'll unsap right as I kill her. And then I'll evasion him and then I'll take the mushroom and I'll leave the cave. But I have to do the whole stealth thing back out again. Might be easier to just sprint. I think I can take the mushroom and sprint, but I have to kill any aggro by that mushroom. Another way we can do this is just wait for somebody else to come. So I'm going to piss. The other thing I want to hear is battle, right? If battle sets off, we know we can win it. So, you know, and patience is a virtue here. So I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. There's like 2 ways I can do this. I can sap him and hit her. There's 3 ways. Technically, I could sit in this cave until somebody eventually just solves this problem for me, and that's probably one of the better ways to do it. Now it seems like there's 3 mobs. See, that siren, I don't know. I didn't think that siren was originally there. I feel like I can pull this mushroom and only get her, but if they link, it's over. I could sap her, which might not aggro him. I don't know. Now there's another siren that I didn't think was there before. And now it looks just as dangerous as down there. Let's sap her. I want to sap her. She's the scary one. I can kill him. Can't kill her. I must sap her. Nope. Must sap her. Right. Oh. Please sap. Yep, there it is. He's on me. Okay, and now, right? So nice. I got the evasion going, so I can fucking fight him long enough to win. Because I can't take once she breaks the sap, she's gonna start killing me. It's a long sap. I'm gonna win. Yep. Nice. Sap broke. I want to stop that. Yep. Stop that. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna just wait for the gouge though. I'm just gonna play it safe, you know. Kick. Not gonna tick because she's gonna try and heal. Nope, I'm gonna kill her. Yep. Oh, you gotta run. You gotta run. Kill her. There it is. I got it. Okay, mine. Played it well. That's how, you know, Solid Snake would have done it. It was sweet. Played it well. I knew how I wanted it, and I did it. Most people can't do that. Most people die here. Tempted to sap her and make a run for it, but I can always just make a run for it. Doesn't matter. If one of them aggros, I can just sprint out of here. I've already successfully done that. I know that I can. But honestly, if I can just Metal Gear my ass out of here. Oh, you know, I could just hearth. I should have just hearthed. I think I want to go back. I still want to go back. No, there's 4 mobs between me and the door. I will aggro here. I need to not aggro here. I need to go back to the mobs that I killed and just hearth out of here. There's no reason to tempt fate with the death at the door. There's really no reason to do it at all. There's just no call for it. Yep, there it is. Okay, hearth out before they respawn. Go, 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 go. Yep, and now I went further now. I've gone further now than my last run. The caves are just murder. They're just murder. They're so nasty.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams.
Why do you ask me if I want to sell
or
buy something?
Is more dangerous than that of Tel Drussel. Many fishers find profit here.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna send all the rest of that to the vendor or to the bank vendor because I just don't care about it. Oh look, that thing's now here. That's good. Merc deep, and that's a turn.
Many thanks, adventurer. These mushrooms are fine specimens. And when you were at Cliff Spring Falls, did you find anything to confirm the warnings of the ancients? The ancients are wise, but I had hoped that this time they were wrong. Onu, an ancient of lore at the Grove of the Ancients, knows of your journey to Cliffwater Falls and wishes to speak with you. The grove lies to the south, nestled near the mountains. The ancients
54
are
silver.
patient and wise, adventurer. But if Onu seeks your counsel concerning what you saw in the falls, then I fear it is urgent.
May Elune walk with you, adventurer. The Temple of the Moon has come to help the troubled citizens of Oberdeen. I have heard of the kinds of carriages found on the back of the turtle you found. Those I do believe are Naga carriages, used both in battle and in transportation of their supplies onto land. The markings on the box you found are of the Naga. This would explain their invasive presence in far northern Darkshore. I will send this box to Darnassus along with the rest of your discoveries. This is for you. Thank you again for your assistance.
Wow! These fine crab chunks are what I need. Thanks, adventurer. I found this while I was fishing a while ago and I have no use for it. Maybe you can do something with it. It sure don't make any good crab dishes. I told you all about crabs, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. I might ding, which will be very good. Good timing. Come on, ding me. This is the good one with the one I just did, I think. This will be really good XP.
It's no surprise how
No, yeah, I'm 3% off.
But just look at how putrid it is becoming. It would seem that action is needed sooner than later. Adventurer, to our east is Fellwood. It is the real source of this corruption, one that I have seen in times past. I predict this sample will confirm this. We might be able to enact a cure for it here, but in order to even try, we will need assistance. When that time comes, adventurer, I hope you will be able to give the aid we need. We've learned that a source of Furball corruption is from the Satyr. They hold sway via talismans that they channel magic through. If the Furbog have a chance at salvation, we must lure out the Satyr corruptor and take that talisman. Fill this bowl at our moonwell and take samples of the Furbog's food from their northern camp. Mix them and place it near the bonfire by the river.
Your skill has
Any
increased.
Furbogs who eat will be cleansed just long enough to lure out the Satyr corruptor, who then you must slay.
What are you doing? No, no. I played it so right. I sapped it right. I would have failed if I didn't. I sapped her right. I did it perfect. She got out of it right when I was ready to fight her. Without it, I would have just been dead. It would have been death. As it was scaring me to leave. I think that place is like definitely designed to kill you. Like kill you. Okay, so now I didn't get the ding, and that kind of annoys me. So yeah, and I have no other turn-ins here. I don't think, anyways. Wait, what's that say? That says fill the cleansing bowl or something. I don't know. Use the empty cleansing bowl at the Alldayerrydaybaby Moonwell. Okay. $16 to $19, but I'm 15. So fly to Teldrassil and talk to K-Lai Moonfeather. Okay. Well, that's what I wanted to do anyways, but I don't know. I would prefer to ding first, so we're going to go out and kill some random skinnable like mobs until I get my level. Then we'll go to Darnassus, and I'll do the rest of my training. Dump all this crap and 3 spirit cloth legs. Doing good, feeling good about the character.
Messages. And this decline of the celebrity mystique and the exposure to their ignorance goes way beyond just social media. As in Hollywood, the ideological infringement and push for political correctness has led to a stark decline in storytelling quality and character development. Even South Park is now calling out for it, because the focus on agenda-driven narratives and one-dimensional character portrayals is just leaving audiences deeply unhappy with what they watch. It's only kid films that really take off anymore. Anything else made by Disney or Marvel just seems to constantly bomb at the box office because nobody cares to see these films anymore. However, all of these issues have been catalyzed by the prevalence of poor writing in Hollywood. You see, the narrative stakes in cinema spans were powerful, death was irreversible, villains were menacing, and the hero's journey was a narrative compass. But today, Hollywood suffers from terrible writing that undermines these elements. And one of the worst examples of this is the writing in the MCU, which has made death completely lose its finality. For example, in Avengers Endgame, time travel is used to reverse fatal events from the
Time travel is like the worst premise in most stories. I can't think of one that's worse.
Similarly, concepts like the multiverse, as in Spider-Man No Way Home, introduces
time travel, really? Back to the Future was good.
The significance of their deaths in the first place, as now there's nothing to worry about, as they can just be in another universe elsewhere. But it's not just death. Recent portrayals of villains, such as Steppenwolf in the initial release of Justice League, illustrates a huge lack of death and genuine threats. In contrast, villains like Darth Vader from Star Wars, Hannibal Lecter and Silence of the Lambs were once sources of profound fear and presented significant challenges to the protagonists. But modern villains today in Hollywood often lack the complexity and menace that make them compelling adversaries. And this is all part of the destruction of the hero's journey, which was first conceptualized by Joseph Campbell, and is the narrative archetype that has outlined the best story's protagonist adventures and personal transformations. It's a structure that's resonated through centuries of storytelling, from ancient myths to modern cinema. However, it's only up until now that recent films have neglected this time-tested blueprint, leading to these stories that always feel disjointed and so unsatisfying as a viewer. Take, for example, the Star Wars sequel trilogy. The Force Awakens introduced a character with mysterious origins and untapped potential, seemingly setting up a classic hero journey. However, as the trilogy progressed, particularly in The Last Jedi, there was a notable departure from this path. Rey's rapid acquisition of skills without traditional trials and mentorship typically seen in the hero's journey left little room for character development or even audience connection. And it's this lack of a clear, coherent path of growth for Rey that resulted in a huge missed opportunity to showcase a transformative and inspiring hero's journey. But it isn't just Star Wars and the MCU. Another example of this is the Fantastic Beasts series, a prequel to the beloved Harry Potter saga. New Sacamander's character,
that series sucked.
I
tried to like that series and I was like, nope. I didn't like that fucking series.
And setting up future plot lines that
I didn't ding. Oops.
And the challenges he must overcome. And so it just feels aimless when you watch it, and there's no strong emotional core. It's simply casual. And you can really see this when you compare it to great stories like Lord of the Rings, where Frodo Baggins's journey is a textbook example of Campbell's structure, as we follow Frodo's reluctant step into adventure, the trials he faces, the allies he gains, and his ultimate transformation are all classic elements that engage the audience deeply, because you can connect with his character. His journey is fraught with peril, and each victory is hard-won, making his character's growth and the story's resolution profoundly satisfying. The disregard for the hero's journey in Hollywood can lead to characters who seem to lead from point A to point B without the audience witnessing the crucial internal and external battles that define a hero. And so these stories always lack any depth and fail to resonate with an audience on a personal level. And where storytelling and character development are already compromised by poor writing and ideological agendas, the issue of actor selection further complicates the cinematic landscape, as nepotism is rife in Hollywood. The children of established stars like Jaden Smith and Lily Rose Depp often find red carpets rolled out before them, not solely by virtue of their talent, but also their lineage. And this isn't to discredit their abilities or successes, but to highlight a skewed playing field in the Hollywood arena. And it has many consequences. Firstly, Sadly, it always leads to the same sort of casting in these movies, where the same archetypes are perpetuated by similar kinds of actors, which always limits the richness of on-screen representation, because when roles are inherited rather than earned,
Your skill has increased.
lack the depth that comes from a diverse array of life experiences and the hunger that drives a self-made actor to delve deeply into their craft. And with the increasing budgets of these huge blockbuster movies and a continual decline in medium-budget films and small-budget films, Hollywood's creating an environment where the stakes are so high that the producers have to gravitate towards safe choices, which means always using the same established names or those with industry connections. Completely stifling
The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They are an honor to train and can quickly take their rider
consistently over time become complacent. Their performances lack the raw edge and fever and dedication that often characterizes those who are still seeking to prove themselves. And the narrowing of the talent pool has a ripple effect on the industry as a whole, leading to certain predictability in performances and a lack of authenticity that audiences perhaps even unconsciously can detect. That's why more and more people just don't care about movies that much anymore. And if they do, they usually don't take away any greater message from the film, completely stifling the future of Hollywood. Something has to change here. How many more?
It's an old format that I'm not sure should have existed that long.
Hollywood. Only time will tell.
There were people that were good at it and there were people that were bad at it, and they spent a lot of that money on a lot of bad productions, and fucking now we've got 5 streaming websites completely full of movies that I don't want to watch. And I mean, I don't know, like it's a format that just, sorry, the wall's so annoying. You know, it's a format that I'm not sure should have lasted as long as it even did. 2 hours is a long time. 2 hours is a long time to do something, kind of. It was good for its time, but now, I don't know. Now the attention span's a lot. In the age of the internet, the attention span's a lot less. It's a train, but it's gonna be like 50 silvers or more. It's so annoying. Oh, is it over? Yeah, it ended, huh? Yeah, he's right. How the Boys Destroyed Marvel Forever. Let's see this one.
Predictable, formulaic, all spectacle with no actual substance. This is the reality of the post-Endgame Marvel Cinematic Universe, and nothing makes this more clear than watching The Boys, a morally complex drama with realistic characters and its biting satire are killing the MCU. When it was released in 2019, Boys reinvented the superhero genre by asking one simple question: what would a world with superpowers really look like? Well, it's not a pretty picture. The heroes are steeped in corruption, threatening, abusing, or murdering whoever they want. Meanwhile, their crimes are covered up and hidden by the mega corporation Vault, which uses money and power to stay in control. The main characters are a group of outcasts, whose lives were torn apart by the system they're desperately trying to fight.
Oh no! Is it? Oh wow!
Superheroes across the board. The main villain, Homelander, is a clear example of warped and twisted analog of Superman. He takes money and violence and cruelty. But just like everything in The Boys, he's not black and white. Homelander isn't just another evil Superman, like the character from Injustice. He's been traumatized, raised in a lab, and isolated from anything that even looks like a real family. He's desperate for love and attention, while seeing everyone as either beneath him or not worth anything at all. And he's not just violent to achieve his goals, he's violent because he's got a hair-trigger temper and the emotional maturity of a teenager. In short, he's a deep and intricate character, and just one of the many examples for why The Boys is destroying the MCU. The past few years haven't been kind to Disney's money-printing machine, with just a few exceptions like the Spider-Man sequels, the Marvel films released after Endgame.
I love that there's someone else on the internet talking about how much they dislike Marvel. I thought I was the only one in the world. Same thing with Game of Thrones. I thought I was the only one in the world, but I bet there is a lot of people out there who thought this the same way as I did. It's weird because all my hipster friends, I feel, would probably feel the same way. Like my best friend asked me, how did you feel about Rings of Power? And I was like, I like Rings of Power, but then I'm a sucker for, what's her name? Eladriel. And I was probably their market, right? But I was like, also, like, I don't think it's, like, that good. $14.96 for those crappy pants. That's pretty good money. Yeah. Make it bigger so I can see. I mean, I guess I could do that, but no, I'm just going to fish and cook my way all the way up, so... If I did that cave, I can do the whole game. You know, that cave is like about as hard as it gets, really.
Book writing has plagued them all, with focus group characters acting out formulaic plotlines which lack
Later on,
no
you get these
attention
things like vanish that just make it impossible for you to die if you wait, if you're patient. You know, it'll. I mean, short of being forced to loot items, I'm actually enjoying the questing process. I take my time. I appreciate it.
The Boys has shown audiences just how compelling the genre can be. Alongside other shows like Invincible, it pushed the genre forward, and most importantly, it matured with its audience.
10
and for
silver.
all the people who've been following Marvel films
30
for over a
silver,
decade,
yeah,
it's like
right.
a breath
Nobody's
of
gonna
fresh
buy
air.
that.
The Boys took the best parts of the MCU that people loved and made it even better. It took the parts that people don't like and made fun of them. The Boys excel at poking fun at the world we live in, though, not just Marvel films. Its commentary on them flows naturally as a result of what it says about society. The endgame seems just pandering and laughably obvious. It's presented as if it's something revolutionary, like they're proving something about how strong women really are. The scene was made fun of around the world, and the Boys didn't pull any punches. But before we continue, I want to talk about a video sponsor. Have you ever Googled yourself and was shocked to see your personal information exposed on one of those public listing sites? Data brokers are making a fortune selling your information to robocallers, spammers, and others who want to learn more about you, like where you live. And that's why I'm excited to tell you about today's sponsor, Aura. Aura can identify data brokers exposing your info and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. Now, brokers are legally required to remove your info if you ask them to, but if they make it super hard to do, let Aura handle it for you. And you can try Aura for free for 2 weeks using my link. Aura also does so much to protect you and your family from online threats you can't see. It's super easy to set up, and you don't have to download several different apps to get things like parental controls, antivirus, VPN, password management, identity theft insurance, and more. Instead, you get everything in one at an
Your skill has increased.
And let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online so that you can focus on other tasks with peace of mind. You can either
Damn
let
it.
people continue to exploit and profit off your private information, or you can go to aura.com/moon.
Hurry up and hurt me. There we go.
Also linked down in the description below. They didn't even need to change the scene at all.
Oh, I need a crab.
It's ridiculous enough on its own.
Give me a
Best
crab.
of parody though doesn't just work
Come
as
on, you.
jokes.
God
You
damn it.
still need the substance. And the Boys did this and
You.
more,
Yes.
giving us an actually satisfying and hilarious girl power.
Damn it. Stone 2 really for 85.
Instead of the orchestral
Fucking
swell
dick.
and generic bad guys to crush, it's a real fight against the powerful
Stone 2
villain
for
with
85
fancy music
sucked.
that
Get
actually
on the
means
damn
a lot.
Skelly.
It's
Why do you guys
built
always
better in
miss
every
when I
way.
need you to
The
hit?
difference is all in the meanings behind the scenes.
Get on the
Endgame
Skelly, come
scenes
on.
felt flat because it was completely hollow.
Hey,
Corporations
that was
didn't
ice
care about
spikes, that's
girl
okay.
power
But
at
the
all.
low
It
health,
was
the low
easy
health
to
is going to
apply
aggro
different
other
groups of
whites.
people. Disney put that scene in to do exactly that. It's the same reason they're ruining
God damn it, get on the white.
Really defines it. And the Boys
He
is a
bioed
great
me,
job
the
of
son
showing
of a
us.
bitch.
Just like
At
real
this point, I have no
companies,
chance
Marvel
unless I
makes
kill
every
him.
effort to look as politically
Oh
conscious
my
and
god,
inclusive
you're
as
so
possible.
annoying.
It's all for the image, of course.
Don't
To
kill me.
cover for
No.
the uses of
Oh
power
no,
within
I have
the
another
scene.
white.
The show
Oh,
even
you
goes into how a
fucking...
politically correct environment doesn't actually help anyone, and it can actively
Whatever.
be used against people. Meavy, a
Keep
bisexual
dying 'cause the
superhero on
camp
show, has her
sucks.
identity used against her,
So
and her man feels
annoying.
set to come
Like
out
all
and
this
back.
extra aggro all the time.
Everyday hero.
Let's go see what the internet thinks about this. Like I'm fairly sure there's like a resource for this. It's like FFXI, Beast Camps, like Beastaroo or something, Beastmaster Camps, right? Yeah. Yeah, viable hunting grounds, right? For at level what level am I now? I'm like 29. It gets annoying at 29. Like, see, other people have just done it better than me. So yeah, Sarumu. I'm in the wrong zone. Hill lizards, diving beetles, and goblins and stuff. Yeah. Carpenter's Landing, diving beetles, shriekers, bird traps, and stuff. Sounds good, but not till 30. But they're right. Yeah. Sarumu. Okay, Sarumu. Well, that's not bad actually. That's not bad for me. Yeah, we'll do Sarumu. I got no issue with that. So I don't know what's cheaper. Is it upper? Oh god, sometimes the chocobo can be really expensive. I'll just run out of port and I'll be out there and ready, right? Well, I don't know. No, wait. I remember now. The faster way to do beetles lizards into gobs is the southeastern side of the zone because there's too much aggro of nasty stuff out further west where Juno is. So the faster path is actually to take the Aragano outpost, and then walk west to the zone. And I love this camp actually. I like doing Beastmaster at this camp because you can stay in Saramu for a long time. But I didn't remember. I was like, I thought that was higher. I thought that was like 34, but no, it is 29 actually. And on top of it, none of them will be that bad. They're all going to be like DC. None of this stuff will be like very nasty toughs or anything. I mean, I'm sure the birds are tough, but we'll go see. Might as well get Signet. Death seems to be a recurring thing because I'm not like doing the camper. I'm close to the level now, but I have lost a lot of progress tonight to dying because I was at the wrong camp. I was like, where's the right camp? I can't remember. The information is so archaic and old. It's been so long since I've done this stuff. But I should be religiously following the level guide, I think, because there's like, if you go anywhere else, you just die a lot. It's like fucking annoying. But not in hardcore. As long as it's not hardcore. Can die a lot, just not in hardcore, you know. Okay, clam meat. Yeah, 28, sure, take it. I don't really like whatever. And then I suppose I want to look at daggers since I'm up like a little higher. You got anything like better? Search for usable items of the dagger variety, uncommon or higher. Sort by level. Level 15, big bronze knife. 13 to 25 is double the damage. Yeah, so I should invest, but 10 to 20, that's still double the damage, really, but it's still really expensive. It's like, hook daggers of power. Yeah, and the Venom Fang, yeah, but man, this one for 13 to 25 is actually super good, but I can't afford it. The big bronze knife. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see too much. This is definitely upgrade. I only need one of them. That Stone Splinter is really bad now, kind of. This is a superior dagger than the Stone Splinter for pretty cheap. We'll buy a Venom Webfang, sure. Yeah. Don't they have sharpening stones or something like that? Sharpening stone or whatever it is. Some kind of sharpened stone thing. Sharp something or another. No, yeah, like sharpened. Elemental sharpening stone, right? Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, that's really good. But I mean, like, is that it though? Those are the only ones. I thought there was like I remember there being a really low level one that you have to do to level, I think, engineering or something. I don't know. Looking for a chant for all early game caster and chants. Yeah. Believe we're done here. All I have to do is train and then leave. Let's see how this is going here. I've been doing the wrong camp, so I paid. I need to stop paying out. Right, so yeah, we will go to Saramu. Oh no, yeah, I gotta take the Aragano. The Aragano side is where the lizards are. Yeah. Yes. I think the beach would have been okay to stay on the beach for the long haul all the way to 30. When I get 30, I get Divine Seal, which makes my life a bit easier because I can do this huge heal for cheap, you know, for 200 or something. It'll be like I can do half my bar. I can heal for half my bar every 15 minutes or something, and that'll make my or yeah, definitely every 15 minutes and stuff. But that'll definitely make my job easier. I could have been doing Gauspit Grass because it pays out pretty good. I should have technically been grinding Gauspit Grass because it would have been a lot of money. He's EP at 19. Yeah, all this stuff should be like EM to decent challenge. They're right about this. This is a good thing. How do you guys do those hardcore dungeons? I just would not trust the people at all. Okay, so... yeah, run me to the bank. gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Oh, my back is fucking out. It's out, man. My back is fucked. Oh my god. I have overstressed it too badly. Oh my god. I can't barely move. Oh. Where did my glass go? Oh, it's probably in the bedroom. Damn it. Oh, man. It's fucked. Gotta get something to eat, I think. Something to eat, I just don't know what it would be. Could make a sandwich. A couple sandwiches. Oh, I can eat that salad. Yeah. It's old, but salad looks good to me. Fine. The eggs are no good, but the rest of it is fine. Okay. How bad do you seem? You seem alright. Alright, now let's get some ice. Oh, no, I don't want that. Let's pull a new one. Okay, better. Got to take care of my body. Okay, very good. Let's go look at something to watch. Let's see if there's any good content based around FFXI Beastmaster. Right. Sort by view count. Tasha's revised Beastmaster guide, D&D. Beastmaster guide. Take a walk on the wild. So give it a reluctant, but it's been a very long time coming. Merits, mechanics, strength and weaknesses. How I carried Yatora Miracle. New patch, offlane. Dota 2. Okay, Beastmaster solo tutorial. Yeah, try this one. Thank you, FFXI Kaya, for the excellent content for my stream. I'd like to sub to your channel. We're going to give you a little bit of time while I eat my dinner today, which is a salad. And we'll see how you're doing with Beastmaster. And also, I have a new Beastmaster camp that I am at now that should hopefully be a lot less death. I should have just Googled, but boy, the laziness, you know? The laziness wins. It always wins. It wins. It always wins. It's the win. Okay, so now I could go fighting, I guess, before I eat. We'll go charming and get on it and attack something, and while I eat, I'll watch Beastmaster stuff. So, what do you have to say?
Hello, and welcome to my Beastmaster soloing tutorial. In this video, I'll be explaining job abilities, how to use them efficiently, what to do in tight situations, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, Beastmaster.
Oh, did you aggro? Of course you did. Yeah.
Alright, before you even think about going out in the training field, you have to have the right equipment. Now, it doesn't have to be really good equipment, but I'd suggest getting something decent. You would want to have fighting gear and then your charisma gear. Fighting gear would obviously help with fighting monsters along with your pet, and then charisma gear and charm gear helps with charming and how long your charm will last. Charisma helps with not resisting charms, and then your charm gear helps with how long
Your skill has increased.
for. So this is my charm gear. It's not the best, but I tried. Oops. That's supposed to be done. Yeah. It's charm gear. See, a lot of people get this mixed up. Charisma is for charming, so you won't get resisted. Charm is for how long the charm lasts. So just remember that. You don't always want to get charm. You want to get charisma so you won't get resisted. Yeah, so just clarifying that for whoever didn't get that, because I didn't get that for the longest time. And then this is my attack gear for slash white knight. Have to change that. Obviously. Yeah. Mainly haste. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be showing you this. So yeah, it's basically you want attack and accuracy, or that's what I prefer
Dex.
for your attack gear. And yes.
Your skill has increased.
That's all I can really think of right now. This is gonna be really bad. Yes, so once you have that down, you are set to go into training, into leveling. I don't know why I say training. Yeah, so let's get started. Alright, job abilities. First up is your 2 hours.
Your skill has increased.
This enhances your pet's powers and lengthens the duration of charm. The duration of charm, I think, would be 30 minutes.
Wow.
So that's pretty good. If you charm a tough, you can have that for 30 minutes.
Please kill him. Oh my god. I'm poisoned and I'm going to die.
Which you get at level 1.
No, wait.
Obviously charms a pet. Now,
There we go.
you can't charm beastmen like goblins.
I lived. Hopefully. If the lizard doesn't despawn. Or decharm.
That'd be awesome if you could.
That was scary.
Next is Gauge, which you get at level 10. I rarely use this. This is basically to judge whether or not you can charm the target. For me, in order to judge if I can charm it or not, is how tough the mob is. I would just stick with even match, decent challenge, or easy prey. Tough if you really want that and you think you can charm it. But yeah, I'd stick with those 3: even match, decent challenge, or easy prey. Tame, you get at level 30, which is if you miss charm, do tame right after and it will stop attacking you. So it's like taming, yay.
I'm gonna get a tame here.
And then
Yay.
reward you get at level 12. If you have a pet food in your ammo slot of your equipment, and you use reward, your pet will obviously gain health back. So that's pretty good in tight situations. If you can't find another pet in time, make sure you can use reward. It's a lifesaver. Let's see. Next is Call Beast. You get this at level 23, and if you have jug pets, these things, I prefer Carrier Curry because he's awesome. And these, you don't really want to use these when EXPing only in tight situations. Say if you can't find a terminable pet in time, you would call one of these to get on your mob you're fighting and then quickly go find another, because usually jug pets aren't as strong as what you can charm, so they will die quicker and you won't have much time. Okay, now that you have a pet, you get pet commands, which are under abilities. Now you start off with fight. You obviously get that at level 1, and you can make your pet fight a mob. Next is heal. You get this at level 10, and what this does is orders your pet to stop attacking and just come to you. Then next is leave. You get this at 35, and it explains itself. You leave your pet, so you don't have it as a pet anymore. Try it again. Now, next is oh wow, I'm missing that. Sick. What this does is allows your pet
Your skill has increased.
special attack. TP move, basically. And you want to be careful with these though, because if your pet has AoE attacks, you always want to look around you first before you stick it. You don't want to link, because that can lead to death or a really challenging battle. So just really be careful with that and look around you before you use that pet command. Stay, obviously, orders your pet to stay where it is so it doesn't follow you, which is kind of...
This is worrying me in the respect that, I don't know, I'm just not going to say it.
Hey everyone, Rua here. It's been a few months
Rua
since I
Muko,
last
thank you
did
for the excellent
something
concert from my stream. I'd like to
focusing on
sub to your
one
channel.
particular job, so I best get back to it. My exhibitions can be thought of as previews for future job guides, and I think this one in particular has had people waiting on tenterhooks for a while. Beastmaster's Guide is on the horizon, and it's going to be the first on this new system of mine, so if this video looks different to you, it's probably because I've got a new engine under the hood. I'm still working things out with it, so bear with me. Beastmaster is in an interesting place as it stands. It's a hybrid DPS which brings some solid utility with its pet's abilities, but when it can exploit a target's correlation weakness, it really starts racking up the damage. Not only for itself either. Killer Instinct is among the best group DPS mitigation buffs around, provided the situation allows for its proper use. Killer Instinct is powerful because it's a straight up damage dealt increase to all attacks, so when it's active you absolutely will notice it. Even when it cannot bring Killer Instinct to bear, a Beastmaster will benefit greatly from the circle effects of other certain jobs, as these add to other killer effects present on the Beastmaster on some of its high-end equipment. In situations like these, a Beastmaster will likely fall back on a pet meant for sheer DPS, or that will otherwise help out everyone else's DPS. Generous Arthur, the Slug, is probably Beastmaster's best-known pet beyond its career players. This is because Arthur's Corrosive Ooze is tied with the Blue Mage's Tourbillon for the strongest defense down debuff in the game outside of Geofrailty at 33%. But it's even better than Tourbillon since it also inflicts attack down, is not tied to a restrictive reuse timer, and cannot miss no matter the target.
Wow.
Beastmasters also have some solid options for crowd control. Not quite on par with a veteran Blue Mage if I'm being real, but they're dependable regardless. The two jobs complement each other the more I think about it actually, both on the front line and the back line. This will probably come up again when the full guide comes out. Anyhow, I digress. Debates have been raging on the forums for a while now about whether or not Beastmaster is meant to be a frontline DPS or not. Debates which Square Enix themselves waded into with the last update, when they said outright that they have been patching the job to fill this role. If you ask me, all the tools it needs to do this are there, but I think it needs something else, and from the looks of things, Square Enix thinks so too, as they have said they're still not done with the job's updates. They're really treating Beastmaster's gradual updates like they did with Monk, and for very good reason. as the job has a good chance of becoming very overpowered if they overdo it. What do I think Beastmaster needs from that update? There's a few ideas, but they're all doable in one go. I came across an excellent post on the forums I'll link below which goes into detail, but I'll briefly go over some thoughts. Axe weapon skills need an update, as the job is a bit too reliant on Decimation and the Ambuscade Axe. Mistral Axe, Primal Rend and Cloud Splitter all need buffs, but they need to be very careful how far they push it. The effective distance between a Beastmaster and their pet to issue commands needs to be increased. Not a complete revert to put Beastmaster back on the back line, but enough so it does not have to essentially be right next to their pet to do anything with them. Finally, if they're set on Beastmaster utilizing Fencer builds, then it needs a shield with DPS attributes. Fencer also needs job ability haste added to it to make the build viable in the first place. Just a few thoughts.
Thank you, Kenshion, for the excellent content for my stream. I'd like to sub to your channel.
I do with Call Beast. Augment them to do heal for more. And you use well, you use pet food theta and stuff. Whip you can get from the flower shop in Upper Juno near the exit.
Oh, really?
Down, as a dancer is dancing out in front of it, you can get from an NPC there, elven NPC. I think she's called the Rays or whatever. But yeah, you can get them there. The thetas and also drug pets, tiger ones especially.
He killed the lizards so quick.
Call beast, you know, your gloves. Work with call beast. Make sure your gloves
I want blank.
have enhances beast.
Did he blaster me? No.
Because
I mean, he did, but it didn't stick though.
Because if you don't, even if you have beast affinity,
Yeah, I want you to just fight the lizard. Yeah, fight the lizard. Damn it, fight the lizard. At 32, I get regen. Or no, wait, no, what is it? Curaga? No, Curaga, yeah. When's regen? That's like 21, I think. So that'll be 42, but that's not that far. It's a long time, but...
Yeah, get those gloves to help find your beast at 119 or whatever level you are.
Oops.
I am listening.
Alright. Pharaoh Hound, it has its applications, especially in Dynamis.
May the stars.
Doing trigger on monsters for job abilities, but other than that, when you're trying to do in-game content, it doesn't work. Right.
Fuck, he killed the lizard already.
That's all the job abilities for Beastmaster.
God damn it.
And some of the dancer, that's what the rest are for.
Yeah, this was a mistake. I shouldn't have pulled him.
Next up would be sub-jobs. Alright, for sub-jobs, I use dancing.
Maybe I should try to take the Koi roll. Actually.
You can use it for many things, especially
Got him.
for your waltz. Also, guys, this is, I don't know if it's a bug or if Sprint implemented it, but curing waltz can now cure pets.
No way.
And automations. So that's really neat.
Wow.
Especially if you got spare TP. So dancer is really good, and also you get a skill chain bonus with traits too, like
why was this Koiro so fucking crazy?
Skill chain bonus. So if you want to do self skill,
I have 1 health. So dumb.
Skill chain damage will be much greater.
Like I feel like I could log out maybe, but I don't know. I want to try. Just run out of the zone.
then you can dual Charmer's Merlin, which makes your pet charges charge faster. So then there's Ninja. Ninja is good for shadows. Now that the range for ready, the ready range now is about maybe 5 yalms to 7 yalms from your pet. You type in this now in your macros, so you'll target your pet when you're doing ready moves.
Oh, come on! He caught me! Son of a bitch!
Ninja helps.
God damn it, I shouldn't have pulled him.
With, AoEs.
I have wasted my time with this today. I'm still at the same place I started, basically. It's so stupid.
Shadows, if it's a physical AoE, your shadows hopefully.
Why did he catch me? He was so far away.
That's really useful because I've gotten smacked many times. The shadows have saved me many times. That's why I like Ninja. So if I'm doing like really hard in-game content, I normally go subbing Ninja because those shadows could save my life compared to subbing Dancer. Because most times I'm gonna be using Shiramuchi, which increases my pet accuracy by 100 plus, and my accuracy only like 60, which I'll probably miss a lot anyways unless I have an accuracy set. But yeah, I normally just go to Ninja so I don't, I won't be hit by attacks. Then there's Rune. Alright. Rune is pretty good if you fight against opponents who do area attack and magical damage. Because you can use Rune to lessen the magical damage by using the equivalent Rune, for the affinity, element affinity to lessen the damage. But I don't have much experience using Rune, but I've heard it was good fighting certain battlefields that does elemental damage. Alright. So next up, armor. Alright, Ken, what armor do you wear? Alright. My normal set is I use Despair Helm. It has that, it benefits me as well, but also has that pet accuracy plus 20 and also attack plus 20. And you can augment it.
To maintain our link to the mainland, we have hippogriffs constantly flying between Rutheran villages.
Oh, I didn't get the training! Oh, damn it, I forgot about the training. Son of a bitch.
That helps out when your pet is tanky. After Circo. Well, this right here, this is my pet attack and accuracy set, which I have, damage taken minus 2%, the accuracy was 24 on my Circo. I gotta get these up to level 119 because these give you TP bonus for your ready moves, and the more TP you have for your pets, the better your, moves are gonna do damage. So that's the plus right there. I use these Tacits, Desertor Tacits, for reducing my charge. Basically, if you have your merit.
Oh, I'm in the wrong zone. Oops.
Alright. Once you get to 100 job points, it reduces your charges by 5 seconds. And then you have merit abilities. Merit ability, which
charge? Wow.
Reduces your recast by 5 seconds as well. And then you have your axe that reduces 5 seconds in these pants. To a total of where you have a total of 20 seconds. So basically your charges each take 10 seconds. That's awesome if you have pets that do one charge, you did a lot of damage, or if you have pets that have multiple charging moves, that does really good. You can get to them faster and use them faster. And then I have my boots that has attack plus 17 per pet, damage taken minus 4%. Double attack. Alright, for accuracy and attack, you want on the acro set.
Greetings, young rogue, what do you seek?
Snow orbs.
Greetings, young rogue, what do you seek?
Oh my god, this is gonna be so expensive. I'm out of money already.
And for damage taken, you want to use Dusk Orbs. And then for double attack and everything like that, you want to use Leaf Orbs. And you get those from you'll get them from Alluvian Skirmish, which is like the first two skirmishes. And you get those by using the Udemon Blade or whatever. I do Sash. Sash normally drops Orb. And doing a Faithful, Faithful Head, and Faithful Body, and Faithful Boots in the auction house. You can find them underneath, I think, miscellaneous too. These right here, basically. Let's see. Inventory. Right. This is a Faithful's Legs.
He is gonna kill that lizard so fast. Why are you killing these pets in like 5 hits? Nothing in this game does 5 hits. Like, come on, man.
Here's the thing that a lot of people don't know about Alluvian Skirmish.
Stupid sleep.
Rala, if you use a Udemon Sash, a Rala Head, and 2
Wow. Yeah, let me out of that.
If you don't, there's this Indian that's a butterfly and it flies around.
Fucking
if you don't kill it,
annoying.
your pets do like a 10-second terror effect that's applied to your ready moves, even to the mega boss of each floor. It tears them for 10 seconds each time you use a ready move. And if you have a pet that does a move every 10 seconds, since the recast is 10 seconds, you basically can almost terrorize them. And that's awesome because they can't retaliate, and they can R too, you know? Especially the ones who cast Meteor. So yes, check that out. It's pretty awesome. Also, that's my Axion attack set. But like this right here, you can AoE Mana Burn, magic burn monsters down.
Requiem isn't good. That could kill me.
Your skill has increased.
You hit so hard, but I mean, we're hitting him pretty hard too. Get on him for a while. Yeah, you want him, you have him. Yeah, you go have. Yeah, you enjoy. Have him. You go have fun with him for a while. Yeah. Stupid bird. Oh no, the Requiem. I can't sit. No. God damn it. Let the lizard hurt him. Damn it. Stupid Peon 2.
I don't use Gear Swap or anything like that, so. Alright.
Keep hitting him while he casts the spell. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. Damn, he killed the lizard so quick. He killed it so quick.
Because your goal is to be. Normally I do it in
fucking
trains.
Annoying.
So it normally takes 2 shots really to kill.
God damn it, he hits for 45 every time he swings. Slept me for another. Oh no, I have Requiem. 70 damage.
180.
Come on, man, get on him. So annoying. Fucking lizard.
Also,
you're coming after me, aren't you? Of course you are. No, never mind. The lizard held him for a little while.
Augmented with magic
fucking drummers, no joke. I gotta watch those.
About
usually the bards die pretty fast, but they can be nasty.
I think I'm gonna try to get accuracy because I need to make me a full accuracy set for in-game content for my pet. I did some Sinister Rain the other day, and on the 3rd
he killed the Liz.
My accuracy was a little slacking.
And he's gonna catch me. He's gonna deja vu. He's gonna kill me at the zone right here, right as I reach the zone. He's gonna show up behind me and kill me right here. I'm not gonna be able to do the zone before he catches me.
Well, you want a balance of it, but magic accuracy with pet using magic moves.
Yeah, like the birds should not be able to catch up that fast to me. I feel like some of the mobs are glitching and they like show up right on top of me, which is kind of like cheating when you have like a 100 yam lead on them or something. I lived, but I shouldn't have.
So I have a magic accuracy set. Well, mostly.
What all did I buy? I bought expose armor, eviscerate, and backstab too.
I have the magic attack bonus. Then my Nikumi gloves. All I'm gonna do is a 119, so 60 TP bonus. And then I have my Kumbakona axe. And then I use a
I wait for Rupture.
It's called a Great
I love
Daifuku.
Rupture.
And they give you like your pet magic attack bonus plus 15 or 14, and then if I notice my pet moves aren't doing as much, instead of using the Great Daifuku, I use the Rolling Berry Daifuku, which gives your pet, I think, like magic accuracy plus 60, I think.
Training is so expensive.
Yes. That helps out a lot too. And I'm aiming for other pieces of equipment, but you know, in due time. Oh, from the accuracy set, I have my Pastoral Mantle as well, augmented with accuracy plus 12, damage taken minus 3%. I'm aiming to get higher accuracy on that. But yeah, that's my equipment. And also, for
What
reward,
brings you
you
here?
want to get your Reforged Monster Jackcoat. You know, your level 119. That's, you know, that's a must. I need to do that too, actually. I've been putting it off, so I think I gotta do that as well. It makes your rewards more beefy. I've seen pet rewards go up to like 2,700, 3,000 or whatever. Get on pet rewards, so that is a must. And you can do that with your body reforged and your feet reforged as well. But yes. Let's see. That's it for. Now there's a gear swap. If you use gear swap, there's a Lua which allows you. Well, you can do it with sets as well. Doing your equip set thing that they implemented a while back, where you do this. You just do your sets. But I haven't used it yet. I plan on to, but you can do that, or with your Lua, gear swap Lua, or whatever. You can make it where you have on your, you know, your recast axe in your pants, and then it switches it out really fast mid cast to like this right here, which makes your pet moves more powerful. I'll post a link down to there's this guide on Final Fantasy 11 auctionhouse.com called it's basically Falfric's guide, and he has a really good guide about that. So I'll post that in my link below. If you have any questions about that, or you want to read up about that, I'll post that down there, so you know you can go to that link and check out all the stuff that Falkirk and other Beastmasters posted as well. Alright, so we're going on to the next thing.
To maintain our link to the mainland, we have hippogriffs constantly flying between Rutheran Village and Darkshore.
When I was a teenager living at home with my dad, it always felt like he was invading my privacy. He would do things like,
I don't want to get stuck on a podcast that lasts like for a long time right now. I like this, but it really sucked me in, and I'm not really. Yep, the housing crisis is the everything crisis. Yep. Let's watch that. How the government manipulates facts by Moconomy. I subscribe and I've liked and subbed to your channel.
We have 24-hour news. The sound bites never stop, and the wars never stop. Iraq, Afghanistan, Palestine.
Yep.
This film is about the war you don't see. Drawing on my own experience as a war correspondent, it will look mainly at television, concentrating on the most popular channels in America and Britain. The film will ask, what is the role of the media in rapacious wars like Iraq and Afghanistan? Why do many journalists beat the drums of war, regardless of the lies of governments? And how are the crimes of war reported and justified when they're our crimes? A pioneer of modern propaganda was this man, Edward Bernays. Bernays invented the term public relations. He wrote, "The intelligent manipulation of the masses is an invisible government which is the true ruling power in our country. He was part of a secretive group called the U.S. Committee on Public Information, set up in 1917 to persuade reluctant Americans to join the war in Europe.
Edward Bernays and Walter Lippmann go to Woodrow Wilson and say, look, man, if you're going to enter into this war, we are going to need to sell this war to the American people. And so Wilson institutes and creates the first modern propaganda machinery. It was actually quite brilliant in its conceptualization, so that the best way to persuade people is to grab them by their emotions, by their unconscious and instinctual urges. Let's not bother with pumping out facts.
The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They are an honor to train and can quickly take their rider a great distance.
Crumbled into the New York harbor with German planes flying around it. A picture of the world being gobbled up by the bloody hands of a gorilla wearing a German helmet. So, you know, it's not about facts anymore. The facts don't matter.
For Edward Bernays, public relations was like a war on people, on bending their will. He persuaded women to smoke at a time when smoking in public was not considered ladylike. He convinced a group of debutantes to parade along Fifth Avenue, holding up Lucky Strike cigarettes as symbols of women's liberation. To his delight, the press called these torches of freedom.
What he was interested in doing was creating an association between a product, in this case cigarettes, and the desire for women's liberation. It worked in the sense that it got lots of news coverage. It worked in the sense that women started smoking publicly, and in fact, smoking became a symbol of the new woman, of the emancipated woman.
Iraq, March the 20th, 2003. The creation of illusions and the selling of war had come a long way since Edward Bernays. The selling of this invasion depended on the news media to promote a series of illusions, like the link between Saddam Hussein and 9/11. This is the Pentagon, which spends almost $1 billion a year just on advertising, recruiting, propaganda, the selling of war.
There are Pentagon contracts with news organizations in terms of how to manipulate the news. There are Pentagon officials involved in press releases that go to the media in which